So the whole purpose of the Prenatal 3 Policy Impact Center is to be a resource for state leaders as they implement the most effective policies to ensure that children get off to a healthy start and thrive. And we do that in 5 different ways. And one is that we work to build the evidence base. We're researchers by heart and by nature and by training. And our job is to evaluate policies so that we can help states understand how they are spending state dollars and whether they're doing it in the most effective ways possible. The second thing that we do is that we identify what works. We are always looking at the most rigorous evidence that is available to determine whether these are policies that will actually make a difference in the lives of infants and toddlers and their parents. And third, we want to know whether states are actually implementing these effective policies. So we are tracking policy changes over time. Policy is a long game. It doesn't happen in one legislative session. And we want to see these changes and these steps that states are taking. The fourth thing that the Policy Impact Center does is to help to shape policy development. We are not advocates, we're academics, and we're here to be a resource for those who influence policy decisions. But we want our information to be useful to those who are going to have to make these tough decisions. And so we're there to provide expert testimony, to provide resources that show what it is that actually is working, what other states are doing, anything that can be useful for state leaders. And we're there to spread the word about how important the earliest years are for children's development and why investing in these years is such a great investment from a public perspective over the long term. And the last thing that we do is try to promote greater equity in our policies. The reason that we do all this is so that all children get off to a healthy start and thrive. But systematically, it's children of color, children from lower socioeconomic statuses that typically don't have the same access to resources and have the same outcomes as children who are more advantaged. And we want to identify what the policy levers are that can reduce disparities and lead to greater equity.